Filling in for Griffin Gonzalez here, I'm Austin Render with Matt Cohen. Our three takeaways from today's Indiana 38-3 win over UConn. And Matt, the big story though is away from the result of the game, it's Coy Cronk. He went down with what Tom Allen described as an ankle injury early in the game, and it didn't look good.
Yeah, I think at this point, I think it's almost safe to assume he's probably going to be out for the season. Tom Allen talked about that Matthew Bedford's redshirt is probably going to go away, filling in for Coy Cronk. At this point, that's a huge loss. Today was Coy Cronk's 40th start in his career. He's only missed one start ever as a Hoosier. He was the immediate starter at left tackle as a freshman. I mean, you're heading into Big Ten play now against Michigan State, a team that's known for its run defense, and you don't have your starting left tackle who's been here for so long, and quite possibly your best offensive player. I mean, that's a massive loss for this team.
They tried to move guys around today. We'll see what the solution is as we head into Big Ten play. Now, on the field, though, Peyton Ramsey did a great job, even with some pressure in his face. It was a very efficient day for him.
Yeah, he only had one more incompletion than touchdowns in this game, 4 incompletions to 3 touchdowns, threw for 247 yards. This was I think he looked a little bit better in that Eastern Illinois game, but he also, only had 1 incompletion in that game in relief of Michael Penix. Today in a start, looked really good against another, maybe below average defense, but you got to beat the teams on your schedule, right? And I thought he looked really good doing that.
So Indiana moves to 3-1. Their non-conference slate is done, and as you mentioned, next week they go to Michigan State. Where do you think this team's at going into the Big Ten play?
It's hard to know, right? Because they've beat up on a couple of really bad teams in UConn and Eastern Illinois, and then got crushed by Ohio State. And Ohio State probably is a lot better than Michigan State, but it's really hard to know where they are, right? They haven't left the state of Indiana yet for any games. This is their first real road trip, and they're doing so again without Coy Cronk, which I think is going to be that's going to be a really profound loss next week. We don't know who the quarterback's going to be next week either. I think there's a chance Michael Penix is back, but it's hard to know at this point. At this point, I think we'll know a lot more in the coming days. So it's really hard to know where they are. I don't think yet we've seen what the real IU football team is.
Well, they're 3-1, a big win today, 38-3 over UConn, and I think we're going to get a lot more answers or even more questions next week. In East Lansing, Indiana takes on Michigan State 3:30 next Saturday. For Matt Cohen, I'm Austin Render. Thanks for watching.